What's up, little floof? I'm the big little floofer. Hey, Mr. McGoofer. How you doing, big boy? You ain't having a good morning on YouTube? Do you want to tell everybody hello? Hmm? Do you want to tell everybody hi? Say, I'm the biggest floofer McGoofer in the whole wide world! Woo! um, I'm sorry, this is
It's all
Big
good.
Floof. That's my baby.
Aw.
Yeah, he got placed into my life around the time of my breakup, and it's been so helpful
Oh, really?
having an animal. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Um,
love animals.
but what was I saying?
Yeah, we was in a good ass conversation.
Okay, so dating long distance, flying out, then respecting the fact if you have kids. So I do want to have more children.
You
I
do?
only have one, and I'd want whoever I'm with to not have any. I don't know if I can handle. Okay, I'll say this: me and my child's father are the best. Like
Mm.
it's no emotional. I mean, it was over a decade ago, but it's no emotional tides there. It's no like we might sleep together. We don't go in each other's houses. I love when he's in a relationship. I actually helped him get back with his third baby mama just because I really like her. I think
Mm.
they should be together.
Mm.
So I don't have those issues. And so I don't know how I would handle if I got with someone who still would have issues with their child's parent.
Right. Yeah, no, because that's honest. Yo, I've seen some messy shit happen with that, and then with mingling of people's different kids and all that. And I'm like, damn, like that
Mhm.
shit. I honestly got to give it to them for being able to handle that stress, because that is
Yeah.
stressful as fuck. And I'm not gonna lie, after seeing it several times, I've decided I don't want to be a part of that shit either.
I
No,
feel
for real, and I don't wanna have to worry about, like, cause sometimes baby moms can be funny, and sometimes you don't really know what their relationship was like. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you really
Mhm.
don't know. You're new. So, like,
Yeah.
and especially if they were together for a minute. I don't know, man. Like, I don't wanna, like, feed into, like, the stereotypes, cause I know that there are some people who are done, but some people aren't, and you're just like, I don't know. Like, to me, do I want an added stress? But, like, I don't wanna say, okay. Because at the same time, I say that, but it's very hard to find the man who doesn't, or people who don't have kids at this age. Very hard.
That's why I gotta manifest.
Yeah. So I don't know if I'm necessarily in a position to, like, I don't know, say, like, there are definitely certain things that are a no brainer, like, for me, that I'm not gonna fuck with, abusers, all that bullshit, right?
Mhm.
Obviously, but, like, the having kids thing is so fucking tricky for me, though. It's so tricky, because I will say that, especially if they're small kids, I'll be like, you know what I mean? Like, oh God. Um, yeah, if they're small kids, like we're talking about like under 6, I'll be like, and if there's like 2,
That's why my baby daddy said
oh,
he not gonna date, but I said, trust me, I'll find you a woman because you need a woman. But he
yeah,
said, don't nobody want his ass with 5 kids now. I said, well, why your dumb ass went out and had 5 kids?
no, true. I mean, at least he's honest about it. You know what I mean?
But
Uh,
no, we gonna find anybody out there want to date my baby daddy. We gonna find him a good woman. He's a good man, just not for me. He's an Aries, and I'm not dating Aries either.
got you. Okay,
So,
okay.
what's your favorite sign? Is it your own sign?
I love being a Pisces. I love it. And I usually get along with Pisces women for the most part. That could kind of be a hit or miss, because sometimes when you're too alike, like someone, and you're too sensitive, y'all just gonna fucking cry in each other's faces, and it'll just be messy, you know?
Hmm.
Um, so I don't know. And then I've been in a relationship, even my baby daddy was a Pisces. I don't think I have luck with Pisces men.
Pisces men are too emotional, and when they're in their feelings, they're so dramatic.
I feel like they can be worse than Pisces women in that aspect, and I think I'm pretty fucking dramatic. So if you're worse than me, you got fucking issues, my guy. Like you need to, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, I don't know if
Mhm.
that's the issue, but I feel like I've had not relationships, but several little things with Pisces men.
What'd you say? My Aries killed himself over me this Valentine's Day. I'm sorry for laughing, but impulsive Aries are no joke. Yeah, Aries will get they'll
Um,
no, they'll be a hothead for sure. Yeah, I can definitely see
Crazy thing
that.
about me is I'm on the cusp of Aries because I'm at the end of March. Well, like yeah, I'm on like the day before Aries starts. So, but I'm still a Pisces. I don't care. Um, I don't know what my favorite sign is though.
Well, what sign do you think you're compatible with then?
It was funny because I was with a Cancer, and
Oh,
ideally
the Cancer fucked my head up, fucked
you
my
would
world
think,
up.
but here's the thing, like you would think. I think he was my only Cancer that I've been with, though. If I don't know, I have to think about it, but you would think that like water sign, like, and I did all the research. We were supposed to be like extremely compatible and understanding of each other because we are water signs, so we relate to
Mhm.
each other on that. But I don't know, man. That was a whole nother fucking debacle. So I don't know. Like, I fuck with a Scorpio, and Scorpios are very funny, man. That's a very love hate. I don't know about that shit. I don't know, for some reason or another, I've always had Sagittarius in my life. Always. Always,
Oh,
always. Both of my parents are both of them are Sagittarius. My dad's November, my mom's December.
your
And
mom's December what?
15th.
Okay, I'm the 18th.
Oh, nice. Okay, and my best friend is the 12th. So I've
Okay.
and my other really good friend is she's the 13th. So I got a lot of people in my life who are Sagittarius for sure, you
Mhm.
know? So as I say I get along very well with Sagittarius women for sure. The men could be a very hit or miss because I've had some Sagittarius men where I'm like, go fuck yourself. You know what I
Sagittarius men, they are cheaters. Okay, Sagittarius, as a Sagittarian, we want to feel free.
mean?
I think the men want to feel too free. Even if
Yeah.
you even if you date someone like me that's pretty open, it's like I was talking to one of my Sagittarius friends, and he says he just wants to cheat. He said he'll take care of a woman, do everything she needs, whatever,
He
but he
said, but
still
I'm
wants.
like,
I said,
one thing
well, what if you
about
date?
me.
And
He
he
said,
doesn't
one
want
thing
to do
about
it
me is
with
I'm a
his woman.
cheater.
He wants to do it alone. And I'm just like, I can't really respect
He
that.
said, one thing about me is I'm a cheat. I'm crying. Um,
So,
that's
so
funny as hell.
I just couldn't do Sagittarius, man. I think how you have a lot of Sagittarius in your life, I have a lot of Leos in my life. My child's a
Mhm.
Leo, my sister's a Leo. I
Okay.
have about 4 guy friends that are Leos, about 3 girlfriends that are Leos. And a lot of people can say bad things about Leos, that they're
Leos
arrogant,
are
they're
I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I've gotten into arguments with Leos and that shit was talking to a fucking wall. That shit's crazy. They always think they're right and they literally will cut you off or stop fucking with you because you're telling them about themselves. You're telling them about themselves and they don't want to fucking hear it.
So
Yeah, those Leos.
when I need to tell a Leo about themselves, if they okay, first off, if they ask me, then you're giving me permission. But when
Right.
I do need to say something to any of my Leos, I ask permission first. Can
Mm.
I tell you something and I don't need you getting mad and I need you to sit here and listen to
Yo,
me?
you literally have to talk to them like they're children. Yeah, I know.
But
Like,
I will say this. They can be arrogant and I do see their egos, but I don't see it with me because when a Leo loves you, oh, they're all you will see it's so weird. It's so weird. And because I've had it multiple times in friendships, in romance, and in family, when they love you, they give you your shine.
mm,
They will like sit they and it's weird because Leos don't put themselves on a back burner for nobody. But when they love you, they will put themselves on that back burner, let you have that shine, want to be into you, want to hear everything about you, and will shut the fuck up. And it's like they will make you the one to have an ego. It also could be due to the fact that my number one way that I show my love language is through words of affirmation. So I'm
Yeah.
always giving compliments. I notice this about myself. I physical touch is my second on the way I like to give and receive. So it's definitely up there. But the way I show it is words of affirmation. I'm always giving compliments when they're due and like bigging them up. So I think because I do that with my Leos, that they're just like, okay, Paisley, like it's your turn. Tell me all about you, and they give me that opportunity to respect it. But I definitely see with other people, Leos, they seem like they just got this big old ego.
Yeah.
So that's what I gotta say about them. But I don't know. I just feel so compatible with them.
We want
Yeah, but
interest.
so isn't Aries, and Aries want to have their own shine. They don't want others to glow. That's the
That's
worst
hilarious.
fire sign.
That's hilarious. I've had to my daughter's a Taurus and they're just stubborn as a motherfucker. They're bulls.
They
But
never apologize. Tauruses do not want to
my
apologize.
daughter is yeah, my daughter I will catch her in a lie. Dead ass catch her in a lie and she'll still say no. I'm like, I have evidence in your fucking face like that you're lying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't matter. She's not wrong. She's like, no, I'm not lying. I'm like, and then she'll try to flip it on me and be like, I'm the liar. I must be wrong. I'm like, no, you're wrong, bro. Like, what?
Mm-mm.
Good old. What the
Yeah, they're fun. Kids. Parent.
Tauruses, yeah, yeah. I haven't dealt with, I don't think Taurus men. That's the thing. Some signs I haven't really dealt with the men, but I've dealt with the women, and that could be
Mm.
different, you know.
Taurus men aren't so bad. I don't know if they still have that same apology issue like the women, but
Uh,
I had like two most well maybe because these men were both over like 45, so
mm,
maybe that left them, but talking to them can be refreshing, my Taurus male friends.
interesting. I gotta get.
Who's the pretty girl? That her name's Spanish Barbie.
Hello.
Go follow her channel on YouTube. I posted it on
Yeah,
my
yeah.
community board.
I appreciate it so much. Oh, it doesn't. I don't know how. Like, this is my first time ever going YouTube live. My name doesn't pop up on there. Like, if you know what I mean. If
I
people
don't think
join.
so.
Oh,
I need
okay.
to go watch because this is only my second time doing this kind of live, but I want to start doing it more because
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. So I'll say this before like we have to go. I like doing this.
yeah.
I think that this is a I don't know about you, but this is like a good morning thing too, like a good part of a morning routine. Like obviously maybe if we can't do it every day, obviously. But you know, if we can do it at least once a week, I think, hey,
Mhm.
morning check-in. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like
think we should
something.
alternate channels too because like for
Okay.
instance, this video will go on my channel,
Right,
but you
right,
won't
right.
get the copy. But if we do it
Right.
next time on your channel, one that'll help your viewers to see that you're going live and then
Right.
you'll have a video you can get monetized from.
Right. Yeah.
We gotta get you to that 1,000 subscribers though.
I'm trying. I'm trying. Like I was off YouTube for a while, you know, I was off. So and that's what fucked me up. But like now that I'm like posting more, I just put out my Puerto Rico travel vlog. Like I was so happy. I was editing that bitch for more than an hour yesterday. Man.
Mm.
No, but I'm not complaining. I really am not cuz I'm also like learning like stuff along the way.
Mhm.
And I'm also like in my head kind of keeping in mind things I can do for my next, you know what I mean, video so it could be better and shit.
Mhm.
No, but I'm getting now that I've gotten the motivation, quote unquote, I'm getting more into it again. So I would like to get to 1,000. So I think I'm almost at 600 now. I'm like, come on, let's keep.
Okay,
Like
yeah,
I'm also trying to train people to see that you know like with the whole porn thing that I do. I'm like, no, I also do YouTube. And it's like, oh yeah, I'm like, yeah, and it's free. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta
right.
sometimes you know these motherfuckers how they are, you gotta pay. No. This is free. You literally can just subscribe, like, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
even because even people that subscribe to you, like, your name can pop up like on somebody else's feed. Like, a lot of things can happen. Like, you can reach
Yeah.
people in little ways. You know what I'm saying? Like, people have told me, "Oh yeah, your YouTube popped up on my shit the other day." I don't, whatever. I'm like, "Oh okay." Like,
Mhm.
you know. So I think that yeah, people don't realize that the little things like that help us out. So, but I wanna, yeah, I wanna do this more often. Um, I definitely like I want to come up with more like creative ideas like of things that like I yeah, I just want to like step outside the box. I love talking, but I also like I love the travel vlogs because I'm like, here, look where I am, look what I'm doing, look what I'm
Mhm.
eating. Look, you know what I'm saying?
See, girl, I gotta get my passports.
Yeah,
Oh.
or even when like you could even like I'm gonna start doing more travel vlogging even with stuff that I do like around here. Like even if I'm in the city or if
Mhm.
I'm at a museum, whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? Or if I'm at a cool like naturistic fucking scenery, whatever the fuck. I'm like, here, I'm gonna you know what I mean? Like record something for it. Even if it's not like, a 20-minute video, that's fine. As long as it's a
Mhm.
little something. So I don't know. That's just me though. I like to think about, hey, what am I doing today? Is there any way I could, all right, is this cool? Like,
Everything is content. And that's
so
it.
there's somebody out there for everybody. You like I like now that we have so many different types of like social media, like we have TikTok, YouTube, whatever, because it also allows us to get to see like other sides of people. So you'll be like,
Mhm.
oh, I didn't know that motherfucker know how to cook, and you see this, he's chefing it up on TikTok. You're like,
Yeah.
what? I seen him with his dick out. That's crazy.
And
Like,
that's what I
so
really try to get across, one, to my porn star friends, because I feel like I'm the cam girlfriend that has all the porn star friends. I don't have cam girlfriends, I have porn star friends. And I try to get them to understand that. And also on this channel for new people starting the sex work industry, yes, have your sexual platforms, but you just never know what's going to happen. It is important to diversify yourself and at least have one kind of safe for work thing that you do that can bring you money.
absolutely. Like, why? And that's another thing is like we have these opportunities available to us right now. When I was growing up, you were growing up, we didn't have this shit. There was no way you could get on YouTube and make money. You know what I'm saying? This is all relatively a new thing. So, like, if we have it, we might as well try our best to monetize. That's the same reason I have a merch store. I'm like, hey, I've always wanted to get into merchandising, and that's a
I need to
big
get me
goal of
some
mine.
Spanish Barbie merch.
I'd appreciate it. But yeah, though, like there's all you see what I mean? Like there's all sorts of things that I wanted because I Spanish Barbie is like, what do I do? You know what I am? I'm a brand. I am a brand. I
Okay,
don't sell
we'll
shoes.
figure it out.
I don't sell shoes. I don't sell glasses. I don't sell brownies. I sell myself essentially. But like I think there's a lot that comes with me. You know what I'm saying? Like some
Mhm.
people, for example, this is a good example. My family and friends, like people who don't necessarily want to see me do porn, they'll fuck with me like with on other, you know what I mean, on other sites or whatever, because they're like, I don't want to see you getting fucked. Like respectfully, like I can't see you like that.
Mhm.
So they're like, okay, but you know what? I could buy some merch from you. I could subscribe to your YouTube channel because that's cool. Like, you know what I mean? Like I get to just see my friend or whatever doing her thing. Like, so again, a brand is that's why I'm saying brand is very important.
Yeah, for sure. So, any like final words, thoughts, anything you're promoting? Are you gonna be at Chicago Exotica?
I don't know because that's around remember I told you my daughter's a Taurus, so her birthday is at
Oh,
the
okay.
very end of April. Very end.
Mm.
I'm gonna probably take her spring break is the middle of April though. So I'm probably gonna take her like on a little vacation. And because she's like, you going here and there. I'm like, okay, okay, I'll take you somewhere. Like I'm not gonna fucking hear the end of it. So I'm gonna take her somewhere at spring break, but I also am probably gonna be here with her on her actual birthday. So I
Mhm.
have a lot going on, like with her in the month of April.
Okay.
And financially, that's a lot. Like I'm gonna take a vacation with this girl. She wants to go out to LA. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like I gotta do all this shit. So I don't know.
Mhm.
Maybe, but if it's I have to see like what we're gonna actually do and when exactly. Like I have to see if things align. Eh,
Okay.
listen, I started off this year saying if my schedule and my time and all that aligns with going to like expos or whatever the fuck, like then I'll be there. But if it doesn't, it doesn't. And I'm
Yeah.
not gonna be pressed because there's always gonna be another one. You know what I'm saying? Like there's not I go to the one here in Jersey every year for sure because it's my state, right? So if you miss me there, then I'll probably go to the next one. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be stressing myself out. So we'll see. But I don't know. It's like I said, a lot of stuff with my daughter.
So far this year, that's the only one I plan on going to. Like, if things align, then I'm not going to Miami because I'm hoping I get nominated because this will be my third year. I'll get nominated for the XBiz Creator Awards.
Nice.
So I'll actually be able to go out there. So I don't want to go to Miami twice because I don't know. People like Miami, but I don't really see what the hype is
You
personally.
don't really like it?
I've never been, but I don't s
Oh,
I don't really have it's not like, "Oh, yeah, I gotta go to Miami." I've never been that way. It
I love
doesn't seem
Miami.
like
I'm
my
not gonna lie to you. Well, I'm like a tropical person. Like you know what I mean? I love it. So like to me, Miami's the next best thing to Puerto Rico. As far as like weather and shit like that. Like you know what that's what I'm talking about. Like I'm talking about like the vibes. Like, um but it's a big porn city, so if that's like some people don't, and I understand, like, you don't like being around all that shit. You know what I mean? Like, you're more of a low key kind of person. You're not, you know what I mean? You don't really you don't go out like that. It's not, you know what I mean?
yeah.
But I love Miami for the food, the weather, the beach. I'm a beach person, so like you got a beach there, I'm probably gonna go.
They have a big Cuban food thing,
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
they? That's what it is?
they're like fucking, very close to Cuba for I don't know how many miles, but anyway, yeah, they're very close to fucking Cuba. So they have a lot of really good Cuban spots out there, obviously. But it's very heavily Hispanic populated though, not
Okay.
just Cubans. A lot of Puerto Ricans, Colombians, Dominicans, Brazilians, like they're all. It's just a very well because it's a very heavily Spanish spoken city, and it's in an area where the Caribbean is right there, South America. Like, do you know what I'm saying? It's like the next point to get into the U.S. Like it is in the U.S., but like Miami's right at the tipping point. You know what I mean?
Mhm. Yeah.
So a lot of cargo shit, a lot of other stuff goes on in Miami. You know what I mean? So, but I mean, I like it over there for the vibes. I will say this: it's very expensive, like extremely expensive. Like if you go out to Miami, you're spending a bag just on staying out there. Flights won't be too expensive. It's to stay out there. It's bread, and
Mhm.
then you have to rent a car out there for sure.
Oh.
There's no fucking way that you're gonna get around Miami without a car. It's just not happening. So you have to either you have a way of getting around out there, you got a driver, I don't know, but you probably will need a car and then you'll have to pay for parking. Like it's Miami's expensive, and then to go out, it's expensive. So I will say I love it and shit like that, but you know,
Yeah. So, I
but
don't
that's
know.
also just something to keep in the back of your mind.
So
It's like New
if
York.
I'm
It's just like
nominated,
New York on the fucking ocean,
yeah.
on
So
the beach.
if I'm nominated, then I'll go. If I don't get nominated, which it'll suck because it will be I don't want to be nominated 2 years and not get nominated the third year, but we shall see. I might go to either DC or Jersey Exotica, but I'm not set. So the only one that I have planned to go to this year is Chicago. And then because I want to focus on not just sex work, but getting back active in my podcast as well. I don't know, I have a podcast.
Hmm.
I was interviewing rappers in the beginning, then like porn stars just kind of took over, and I want to get back to interviewing rappers. So I got a lot planned for this year. But
Yeah.
yeah, it was really good talking to you.
Oh yeah. Was I gonna say? Yeah, we should definitely see if we could do this like more often because we didn't. We I feel like we barely scratched the surface with the topic
Oh
today.
yeah, I said we can go on for hours and talk.
Yeah, like we like didn't even really get into it. We said a lot, but there's
Well,
always
we
more.
got a lot more to say. We got
There's
all
always
year.
more. So this was a lot of fun.
For sure. Thank you for coming.
Of course. So just text me or whatever, and we'll figure out coordinate another plan. Like it's already Friday, right? Oh shit, I didn't even realize this week went by fast as shit.
This
So
week, whew,
we're
yeah.
coordinate for another time next week to talk because this
Okay,
was cool.
cool. Let's do it. All right.
Thank you, girl.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye. Bye, guys. Thank you.